Oh, who you got? Who you got? No? Yeah, I'll just choose anybody. Fuck. Nigga, that's how I run. You see, I got the Raiders, nigga. I just pick anybody. Whoever's available, I'll play with. This ain't no basketball game.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders.
Let's get it, yo. Fuck the Chiefs.
This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Oh, you gonna beat me 45-0? Alright, I hear you. Funk ass. Let's go.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And
I don't know how he didn't need this.
So much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. He introduced himself with authority on that play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yeah, man. I had that nigga AJ, bro.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Uh-oh. Someone hasn't been paying attention.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
You said it, bro. Betrayed who?
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Can't be making trades with you, bro. Not during the season. It's the right kind of bullshit, my nigga.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Right.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Clark to throw on 3rd down. He's going to launch this thing.
Oh!
Into heavy traffic and a picked off at the 20. And some strong running.
Yo!
To the 29. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
That's 99 receiver Mike Thomas. He said, "Fuck you, nigga." That's crazy.
First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
That's crazy.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10.
That nigga must know Madden 20 about to come on.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Right?
So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
right?
There's nothing but room to run.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Shit, bro. He said, Pete, fam. Fuck that nigga, dog.
Z. There we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he'll get it
that nigga Mike Jordan got a hit stick out this world, too, dog. That shit crazy, man.
And that'll lead to a third down.
Why you hitting these niggas like that,
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
I lost.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nigga, I just threw one too many Hail Marys.
About the 37. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken around the 12. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last one. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Yep.
Here's Clark to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Emmanuel me, man. I just played me some good-ass defense. Fuck.
And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Throwing on 3rd and long. Clark able to get away. Throwing right.
I'm sleep. Say it. I want to hit.
Brought down right on the 37. A heck of a play there.
Oh, sleep.
They're still short for 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh! Big 6. They gave the bullshit right back.
He will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. So they go on 4th down.
I already know,
not
bro.
Only do they not
They
get
cheated.
it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
Only got to watch
Mike
Thomas.
To do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you haven't been taught.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Clark to throw. Looking to throw on second down. And a hit jarred it
Yo,
loose.
this nigga's trash.
It's incomplete.
You see what I mean? You lucky that that fucking wide receiver's hurt, man.
Part of zone defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not.
Nah, man, he trash, bro. Don't even worry about it. That nigga's garbage.
And when he delivers the ball.
I thought, you know, come on, man. That's insane, bro.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Clark. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He got 29 yards that time.
30, dog. Damn.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed.
Oh, that nigga's white.
A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off.
He's white.
Make sure you're somehow in contact.
Oh, damn it!
Exactly
It was a fucking brother came to help him. Damn.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Shit, man. I learned that shit from my brother, man. If he's white and he plays safety, attack that nigga, dog.
Clark now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Yo,
and
what's up with that kind of catch, G?
A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now Clark operating from the gun. And a chase
throw the
again.
rock,
Hassan Reddick in there to get him for sack number 9 now.
And I already know what you're doing, too.
So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
Yeah, that's why your defensive linemen keep coming in like that, is because the block shit works on the big nickel, like it did in the beginning of the season.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He rifles one that's
Mike Jordan.
Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Good shit, Mike Jordan. Shit.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
How you gonna throw a 50 pass?
Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot.
Gotta be better,
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Who was number 9,
deep
bro?
ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Who the fuck
Another
is number 9?
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Clark from the gun on 3rd down. Going underneath for Gordon. And brought down but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Okay. I got you now. Okay. So if I do like this, with that nigga right there, I can do like this. What the fuck just happened? Man, I think I just fucked it up for the rest of the game.
The Raiders on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Other nigga hurt or something? Damn, dog. I don't know what's going on.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I can't sub back in Michael Thomas.
Here's Clark off the play fake. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Emmanuel Ogbah. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
What's going on, bro? Oh, that's why. Okay.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
The Raiders on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough third and 18. Operating from the gun, Clark. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go now.
Now Clark to throw. Throwing again. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
There we go. Green 39. Green 39. Left.
From the gun, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He may try to run for this. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Taken in at the 22. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make it 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 319.
the gun. Clark. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run here with Freeman. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Well, he had 2 sacks earlier. Now he has 4 total tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block him. But short of that, you know what the quarterback has to do? Make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offense's backfield has been something else in this game.
He'll get it up the middle, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 26-yard attempt. And this one is right through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Did a lot of bullshitting at first half, bro.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
Have you played the Lions?
They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he completes it to Hunt.
That's incredible.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Mahomes to throw on second down. They'll find Everett there, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
How about that little piece of athleticism? Not only the catch, how about the move?
That's not a third down back out there either. That's a tight end making that move. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Mahomes will try again on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And again, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Black 58, Rail. Black
coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
They'll run it here with Hunt. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. They run for it with Hunt. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Garyon Conley, and he is all the way up past the 25. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Nigga, they did that shit to me too,
I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Shut up.
Clark now, throwing on 1st down. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. There he goes, right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Now let's go.
Now Clark from the gun, he'll throw, and it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Showing some grits and some guts going for it there. 4th and goal, pounding it in.
And being rewarded for that confidence in the team, huh? The coach saying, let's go ahead and get this.
The fucking
how
drop
about the guys
king,
up
bro.
front, firing out, finding
it
a
all
little
started
bit of
with
a
that
crowd
hit
so they
stick,
can get
nigga, 2
through.
years
Touchdown.
ago.
I love it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Throw left side.
Let me destroy that nigga, yo.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
The fucking sack
the amount of
animation
sacks that they've
already
absorbed
began
in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
Ball,
Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Clark operating from the gun. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one incomplete.
Is that Berry?
To sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 16.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Operating from the gun, Clark. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep.
The great Sandman is in.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City.
But he's supposed to. But he's not very good. I mean, he doesn't do anything. I mean, I get it, but this is weak Gohan we're talking about, bro.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
I hope that they don't use him well at all because he's duty. That nigga's duty, man. Yeah. The great Sandman good in the other joint.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
It's 99. Don't believe in that.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Moss.
You can't guard
and they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Mahomes now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Come here.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
97 overall, bro.
Gostkowski the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Not fucking supposed to, bro. Competitive is exactly what it says, like H to H.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now?
Yeah, that shit don't
so
even
when you do
work,
throw the
bro.
football,
like,
high
damn,
percentage,
dude, like, you not
but throw
supposed
with
to be able to
confidence.
get
If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Hell
That's
yeah,
gonna
bro.
go as
Like,
a loss of a yard,
that
and
nigga
it'll be
shouldn't be
second
smoking
down.
you off the line. Right. My press is like a 97, bro. How the hell is he getting off the line?
That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Clark to throw on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Now Clark to throw on 3rd down.
Oh, my God!
Escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Here's the Raiders punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
But I hate you.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Nah, sorry, Sammy Watkins. None of that.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back on the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
To throw, it's Mahomes going for the deep ball.
Fuck it.
Ah! Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Fuck it.
Tyreek Hill hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown this season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Nigga, you playing cover 2. That's over the top,
point.
yo.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
One time out checking, right? The one time,
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Yeah.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
I got it. I got to take the penalty.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Oh, that nigga crazy. He cocky.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Clark.
My nigga.
But it's incomplete.
This nigga Jeremiah Clark some trash, bro.
We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
I can't believe I did, man. That's crazy.
25, 2nd and 10.
Left that bastard alone, man.
On on second down, Freeman.
Yeah, man, this O-line trash. God dang it, yo.
To stop, Breeland Speaks. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Got it. Go,
Sometimes
go.
the Cowboys get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. On 3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 55 yards.
Hurry up, motherfucker.
Detroit! Detroit!
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. He's back to throw. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
He can run for it, and he will. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out.
No!
Find his outlet man because of the coverage is way too tight. Unable to find anyone
Oh,
open.
shit. No!
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for
He fucked that
2nd and
nigga
goal.
the whole world up, dude. Damn.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
Come on, fellas. We need you.
They'll look to throw.
Come on! That nigga playing with us. He ain't no Odegaard.
And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
He ain't no Odegaard.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to
Let's
a field
go.
goal.
You gotta beat this nigga.
Extra point right down
35
the middle.
seconds,
So it's
3
now
timeouts,
a
down
3-point
3.
game here in the closing
How you
stages as
gonna
a field goal now can only tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays
nigga
has to
Mike
get
Jordan
you
to
out
get
of
a pick
bounds.
right now,
Completions,
man.
get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left,
Ain't no
now you've got a
fluke, man. That
decision.
nigga Mike
Are
Jordan
you in field
real,
goal
bro.
range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down,
Man,
you
that
don't want to
nigga
take a
popping
shot that you're going to have
shit,
another
son.
play.
That's
We'll see
crazy.
how they handle it.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
He'll look to throw.
Oh.
He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you.
There we go.
He can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Look at this
They're
nigga
moving
Everett,
exactly
bro.
the way they want to, but you're exactly right.
Sabotage!
Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout
Oh,
comes in with
shit.
10 seconds left in the game. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be
You don't
3rd
cry,
and a mile.
nigga. Yo, he said, yo, fuck this game, bro. I'm sick of dope boy, man.
Back to throw.
I hear this nigga constantly popping shit.
He's going to let it fly.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, a crusher there is intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Oh, shit.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
That nigga just said, fuck no,
Charles,
boy.
I think when the schedule comes out, all teams,
fuck what you trying to do? Everybody else got back to the line. Everett, the one nigga that you hate the most.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Raiders, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they are barely afloat as they fall to